This week's live match, we are heading up to Weston Pools for a £2,000 Dragon Mania Final. Now, I qualified for this final a long time ago. I've actually got it as a live match on the channel. It's the one where we caught a load on maggot short late on in the match. Weston Pools not somewhere I really go a lot. I'm only an odd qualifier, and we're actually on the canal for this match. And I probably haven't fished the canal since a Welsh national, and I'm going to say probably just over 20 years ago. So I don't really know what to expect, and especially this time of year, the fishing's a little bit tricky. So I feel like a little bit of venue knowledge really helps. But we're going to go up there blind. I have spoke to a couple of anglers, Matty Dawes, Rob Swan, given me a little bit of a rundown. On the day, we've actually drawn a brilliant peg, 23. Now, the week previous to this, I was at Whiteacres for the week, so I fished Monday to Friday at Whiteacres. Then the Saturday, I fished the Park Dean final. Bear in mind, this is down in Cornwall. I drove back from there Saturday night, got home here early hours, and then 5 o'clock in the morning, I was up again for a 3-hour drive up to Oxford Street. So I was a little bit tired, but we drew a good peg. So watch this live match, check out how we get on, and I'll catch up with you back in the tackle room for a lowdown of what we weighed and where we actually finished. So I hope you enjoy this one. Right, let's go. Go on, Dan. Right, so I'm just going to feed my 30-metre line. Start. Little nugget of crush and some maggots. Just there. I'm going to start to my right over to that bank with pellets, I think. Right, where am I now? Take that off. A little bit more ground bait on this left hand line. A few maggots. Apparently we're fishing for 60 to 70 pound to win today, so it doesn't need to be a frantic match, just nice and steady. Just going to pot some maggots and ground bait down there, and I'm going to flick a few maggots in with a sling over the top. Start across, I think. Little expander on the hook. I've just got some micros and a little bit of crush expander mixed into there. Some fishing over here now. I'll just start pinging a few maggots over that 30-metre line. That's going to be my main line today, that is. Let's try and get a rig in without all these leaves. There you go. So I'm hoping we're going to catch some eyed shallow and little stockies, and then drop on the bottom, catch a few skimmers, a few F1s on a loose fed line, and then maybe later catch a few bigger ones, and perhaps if we're very lucky nick a carp or two in the edge last going off, but I'm not putting much faith in that, to be honest. Nope, that's a bite. There we go.
stocky, is it? Oh, look at that. It's annoying. And he's knotted my rig as well. How does he do that? Unbelievable. Right, we're ready. Oh, it's got a leaf now. We're already 40 minutes in, and already I'm on my third different line. I had a little go shallow, never caught, just got mithered by tiny little fish. So I've come off that, and I've just dropped in short to my left here, where I'm just pinging a few maggots over that crushed expander. And I've had a big skimmer, just had a chunky F1 about a pound and a couple of little bits and pieces, but I haven't got the start right. I should have started short instead of going over to that island. So we've lost the first part of the match, so there's a couple of anglers opposite me who've got a good start on me straight away now, which isn't ideal. So I'm still just pinging maggots out there. I'm pinging a few down here. It's fizzing down here where I put that ground bait, but I think there's a lot of like little hand-sized skimmers and stuff in. So I'll see if I can catch another fish or two here. See like a little tiny fish there. And then I'm going to go long on the bottom. And hopefully I can just rotate these lines and just get runs of fish on each. Shallow drop. Skimmer. But there's no hide feed in, I don't think, by the look of it. So it's going to be an F1's job, I think. Bit of a job to get the rig in here with all these leaves about the place. No quality fish, so I could do with a couple of those pounders, really. If we can get two lines going, get bites on the two, and just keep rotating them, I think we'll be alright. There's a few of these little fish now. Gudgeon. Should have started you on pair, let's see. That would have been the way to start. Definitely. See, don't mind them ones. I feel like you can do a weight to them, like little chunky ones like that. hopefully we've got something going now. That's a problem, like I don't come to Weston very often unless it's a qualifier, so I'm not really clued up on what the crack is, but a few bits annoyed down there, look. Right. It's a nice little line, this. Tiny, tiny little bite there. Right to the top lip though. Don't mind catching them either. Better one. Better. That's a lot better. Right, so I'm going to carry on for a bit now. See if we can get a rock in here after a bad start. We're starting to put a few together now. Right, we are just past an hour in. And I've gone long. I had two F1s, like chunky ones, pounders, on the bottom. I just started having a few like little wobbles on my floor, so I've just picked up a 3 foot strung out rig. I've got a little Guru F1, oh no, Maggot Slim, sorry, that was a little tiny one. It's got like 5 number 13s down the line. First look on it, I've just had a stocky, so that's a good sign. There's another one, look. That's nice, that is. Oh, it's a big eyed. That's a big old eye, that is. That's what we're after, look. I was just on a red and a white maggot seams. by far the best on the hook on both lines, whether you're on the bottom or up. Just flicking a few maggots up there, keeping that going. Just such a shame we messed up that first part. I should have just gone to my left. Micros and expanders. I think I'd have caught a few stockies early doors doing that. So we're playing a little bit of catch up, but I feel like the last sort of half hour we've done a nice little job of it. We've caught a few. So what I'll do, I'll just keep fishing. Keep fishing this line now, small fish, until it starts to dry up, and then we'll drop back in short. Roach. Just only fishing for £60. A couple of pound of them won't hurt at all. Got this rig set up a 3 foot deep, and there's just, I think, 5 number 13 micro cubes just strung out. And then this float's got a nice little cane bristle, so it's super sensitive. Oh, it's a lovely bite that was. What I don't want to do is start feeding too many maggots, because it's a 5 pint limit here, and if I've got 2 lines on the go, I've got to be very, very careful. Here we go, look. Nice. Stocky. Right, we're 2 hours in now, and I've just gone back shallow on that 3 foot rig again. I've just had 4 of them, like little hand-sized stockies, but can't seem to find any quality anywhere. And I just can't see how you're going to catch £60 of them when it's not literally on your toenails catching them one a bung. I'm hoping we're going to have a run at some point of those bigger fish, because that's what we're going to need. Need them 2-pounders, or pounders would be nice. But I just don't feel like I'm making progress at the minute. This 3 foot rig definitely seems best. Just flicking a few maggots over it. I've had another little look on that left hand line, but it wasn't as good as that first visit. I think I had one chunky F1 and one little F1 and a few little scarrets. So I don't know why. Oh, look at that indication again. There's bites to be had here, they're just hard to catch. I can't seem to catch them any higher than 3 foot. Come on. Seems to just trim up, sit there, then it goes into like a... Those little stockies, they're so hard to catch. It's always just as that floater settles up, you get one. Do you know, they're small, like look at the size of these things. You're not doing a weight to them. Keep plugging on for now. Just going through the numbers and keep something going in the net at least. 2 hours to go. I don't know where the match has gone today. It's absolutely flown by. I've had one big one on our left hand line, closer in. I've had to go shallow, missed about 20 bites, pretty jigger, couldn't get one. It just dropped on the bottom, just lost, foul up the fish. And I just caught like a chunky one there now, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start up in the feed now. Try and get him, like give him 2 pouches, and then just sit on the bottom over it. Just see if we can get a run or something going, yeah. There we are, look. That's what I want, just catch him on the bottom there. Come on. But again, like they're not exactly big, are they? And I'm going to start up in the feed now, on my other line as well. Need to make something happen, 2 hours to go. Get off, we're nowhere, so we may as well start attacking it, give ourselves a chance here. I did catch that one big one, I put like 75mm maggots in. Dropped in over it, the first one I caught was a big one. So I don't know whether maybe big pot maggots on that line or just loose feed them and hope I get a run on it. Some F1s here. Feels like one. It's having a go, innit? This is definitely the rig for shallow, for whatever reason.
So that was the live match. I hope you enjoyed it. For the last part of the match, probably hour, all my speakers went dead. Now, if anybody knows anything about speakers, which are the best ones to get, because I've been having a bit of a problem with this DJI setup. It just does not want to seem to charge fully, and it doesn't last much more than 3 hours, which is a nuisance because the last part of your match seems to always be the best, and we keep losing audio for that. So what happened was I sort of fished, as you've seen, like 13 meters shallow, and I threw some maggots to my left. But the biggest thing was, with an hour and 50 to go, I sort of thought, right, I need to start again. I'm not going to catch enough of weight of those little stockies. There was no eye to be caught. So the last sort of hour and 50, I kind of just fished my own match. I plumbed up a new spot at 10 meters, and I just rattled in with a medium guru. I might even have one by it, have I? There she is, that's the pot view. It was just a medium guru pot, and I just sort of fed one of them over my line. I just sat there really patient and waited, and every time I got a bite, it was one of those big brown F1s, and we caught really well on that 10 meter line, which was like 4 meters off the bank, and I plumbed up a line which was a similar depth right in tight, and we caught 5 or 6 big F1s and a carp on that line. So the last hour and 50 we caught 40 something pound just by fishing how I should have fished all day, really. I should have just gone there. Yes, loose fed maggots, because that seems to be the way to catch them, but as soon as it wasn't right and I thought, right, I'm not going to win like this, I should have just potted maggots at 13 meters and potted maggots on that 10 meter line, and I'm sure we would have caught 90 or 100 pound, because every time I caught one, it was a good one. So we've actually weighed 64 pound. Harry Billing won the match with 84 pound. Now, he is kindred maggots like what I done late. Like, he fished a long way, he fished 16 meters and just kindred maggots. From what I could see, that's what he was doing. He had 64 ounces, and Matty Dawes was a very close second. I think he was 4 ounces short of winning. So well done to Harry. He is an amazing angler. He's been around a long time. He's won some big titles, and he's still winning now, which is really nice to see. So well done, Harry. Unlucky Matty. For us, I was 64 pound, was one out of the money, unfortunately. We were fourth, but that is a match I should have won, without a doubt. If I wasn't a white takers, I could have gone and had a little practice in the week. I'm sure we could have figured something out to win. But when you try and do a little bit of everything, sometimes you just don't have the time to practice, and that's what's cost us there, I'm sure of it. So, you know, not a dreadful result, but off that peg, I really feel like we should have been winning. So that's £2,000 title that slipped through our fingers there, just from a lack of knowledge. I'm going to put that one down too. But we've learned something. We'll take it on to the next one for next year. So next up, we're going to do a live match on a venue we haven't been to. So I think we're going to go to Cobb House. That looks really good. I've never been. The fishing looks amazing. So I'll catch up with you on another live match from Cobb House.